Today I finally finished my Gothic Citadel base on Lost Colony using the Gothic Citadel skin, and it's a perfect Gothic themed base to really embrace the theme of this map. With a nice main hall that is big enough for most of your crafting stations and other halls to house all of your creatures, your different breeding projects, and of course all of your other survival needs like your crafting and storage, your cozy bedroom, and everything else. You'll have plenty of space in this Gothic Citadel. Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to Lost Colony. I've finally finished this build that I started a while ago, the Gothic Citadel, using those cosmetics, and I've mostly used that, blended in a little bit, of course, of the Lost Colony skins, and for the interior, for the utilities mostly, I also used a few of the Klinger Castle options, just because I think they fit the vibes quite well, but it definitely makes for a base that perfectly embraces Lost Colony's theme, has a very nice Gothic vibe to it. Now, definitely let me know down in the comments below if you'd like to see a full step-by-step build tutorial. If you'd want to build this one for yourself, you definitely have a lot of space on the inside. There is a lot of different rooms, a lot of different floors, and just so much space inside. As always, if you enjoy seeing builds like this and you want to continue to see more, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and of course feel free to leave your suggestions for future builds you'd really like to see down in the comments below. So yeah, we are back on Lost Colony, and this build is located right over here on the map, which has a pretty nice plateau or plateau-ish, and it's relatively flat, so for bigger builds like this, that makes for the perfect spot because, well, you can get away with a big build like this without having to do too much work. And as you can see, it's a pretty big building here. We have the big main hall with a nice side hall for some of your tames. We have another whole side building here with even more creatures on the inside and a bio grinder, and the big Citadel Tower at the back there, where we have even more room on all of the different layers, as well as the nice top to park some flyer for easy access, but also we have a transmitter up there. So again, using mostly the Gothic Citadel custom cosmetic, which is a free cosmetic, which definitely fits the vibe of this map perfectly. There's a lot of options in these skins as well, and you can nicely combine those with the Lost Colony skin that we get with this map itself. And yeah, makes for the perfect Gothic themed base. I especially really like these banners that kind of move in the wind. I think they add a lot of character to the place, especially since you've got those thorn down variants as well. It also adds this little tower spire that we can add on an artifact pedestal, which is the perfect little twist and little detail to add to a Gothic base. You can see there's even some smaller versions that you can use too, and definitely it adds a lot of character to the base and allows us to go a lot steeper than default ARK itself allows us to go. And there's definitely a lot of cool features of the skins everywhere. This big statue up here is the transmitter, definitely also a really cool looking one. And yeah, then there is just plenty of cool little things hidden in the skin that you can utilize for your own big Gothic base. So let's take a look on the inside here. I decided to go for a simple staircase here. I was going to build like a bridge to the other side, but yeah, there was already quite a big build, so I figured this might be better for now. So yeah, we have a nice big main entrance here, and then the main hall kind of fitting for the Gothic Citadel. And here we have the boss flags as a little bit of decorations, and we have the replicator here, tech replicator, using the Klinger Castle cosmetic right here in the main hall, as well as some other things like the grinder and the smithy, the fabricator, and the cam bench right over here to the side. Some storage in those little corners. We got some dedicated storage here as well to really make sure that we utilize the most of this space. And then all the way back here, we've got some libraries, some more vaults, and even the tinker table which looks quite cool. Yeah, because you do have a decent amount of space, as you can see here on the inside, so you can definitely easily house a bunch of different things in the main hall, unless you of course want to use it like an actual like castle or mansion, and then you could maybe have like a nice throne room or something here. We also have a little Desmodus here because easy access to park it. Then over to this side we have some more creatures. So we've got some Quadlophosaurus, we've got some Mailwind, kind of nicely parked here, gate to get outside, and yeah, just a little side Dino Pen. And then the next layer houses some also of our flyers, so we can park them safely and fly in and out or ride in and out with those nice dino gates. And then on the other side we have a bigger hole. You could definitely add an additional floor in here if you really need more space, but I didn't decide to go for that. I've got a few trap mail lined up here because I think they fit the vibe of this map very well too. We got the cryo fridge with the Gothic Citadel skin. We have the egg incubator with the Klingers castle cosmetic. We have a gene storage and a embryo station here. We've got the medical stations, of course, if you need some blood. Got more cryo fridges, the cryo hospital, and even the bio grinder with the Klinger castle cosmetic. And this thing looks gruesome for sure. Like there's flesh and stuff everywhere inside here. We've got a lot of dodos lined up, so it's not for the faint-hearted, this one, but it is a nice way to make it look a little bit more like medieval vibe. So it definitely fits the vibes, but yeah, you have to be strong enough to sacrifice all those poor little dodos. Then here we have the main tower. So again, we have two entrances here to the outside, so you can easily go in and out from your base. By the way, this hall also has two entrances, so you can also easily leave with your tames here. We've got a teleporter, so you can teleport in your gathering tames and then unload them into the forges quite easily. We have a bit of feeding going on here as well, so they don't starve. We got a little bit of dedicated storage in this tower too. Then we can go up to the next layer where we house some Ossodon. Just to show the size of this tower, you could actually breed some Ossodon in here with relative ease. As you can see, I do have a teleporter here in case you want to teleport things up and down. Thought that could be a cool feature, but of course if you leave that out, just means that you have even more space, and you could have like the male in the middle and then a bunch of females all the way around it, so you could do a bunch of breeding quite easily and yeah, quite nicely in here. And then actually all the way over here we have access to our little balconies to enjoy the views of our surroundings. There's two of those over here on this layer. And then besides this, we also have, of course, the staircase to continue up in the rest of the tower. We got our generator here, and then we have another layer here where you could do some more breeding. In this case, I've parked a bunch of flies here where we could maybe do some breeding. We have a teleporter here again with one of those nice Castlecraft skins because I really like the statues. But yeah, another layer where we could have a little bit of breeding going on, I thought, or there's a lot of space. You could do whatever you need in here. And then we have some Desmodus hanging from the roof here as well to get those gothic vibes, those dark vibes. And then all the way at the top we have the transmitter skin, which looks very cool with the Gothic Citadel skin. And then of course this is also a perfect place to park some more of your flyers, so you can easily fly off and go on your adventures. So yeah, definitely quite a sizable base. There's a lot of different spaces in here, so depending on your needs you have a lot of different options. Especially since I haven't even shown you all of it yet. We have the main hall here that I showed off, but if we go up the staircases here, we actually do have a second layer. So we have a little cooking station basically, so the cookers, the grill, some fridges here, beer barrels, and then all the way down the side we have a bunch of storage here. So we have all of the vaults, so you can have all of the things you find on your adventures quite easily. We've got some pet displays with our gloons ready to roll, but we also have access to the next layer here, so we can take the staircase up and we find a nice hall here with some tables and the fireplace. You can actually also see these really cool walls. These are just normal walls skinned with the Gothic Citadel skin and using this bookcase variant, which is also a really good skin if you want to have like a secret door hidden as a bookcase, which would be really, really cool. Why is this chair different? There we go. That is a lot better. Let's see if some of these chairs have decided to change back. But yeah, there is a lot of variance, which is very nice, of course. But yeah, we have a few chairs here next to the fireplace. We have a few of these statues on deco boxes. The map, of course, on the walls. And our pet display, so you can house some of your favorite creatures. We got the boss trophies on the walls as decorations. And all the way at the end, we have a very cozy little bedroom where you could look out for the day. This bed is using the Flora Moderna cosmetic because it actually has this really cool looking bed that fits in perfectly with the Gothic theme. And this is actually on the bunk bed as well, so that's quite convenient too. But yeah, you can see cozy bedroom, plenty of space in this base, as I said. So no matter what you're planning to use it for, you'd have a lot of room everywhere. I tried to go quite practical, of course, with a lot of room for creatures, but well, you could also go crazy with decorating and just make it your own castle to rival that one of the Lost King. But it definitely embraces the vibes of Lost Colony. Whether you want to build it on Lost Colony or not is, of course, totally up to you. If you just want a cool Gothic Citadel somewhere else, you can definitely do that as well. The skin has a lot of options, a lot of customizability. I've removed most of the glow. You can kind of also change a lot of the settings where you can add scratches and you can kind of change the textures in a little bit, so you can really customize them exactly to your liking and to your preferred look to get different results with the same skins, which is quite cool. So yeah, there we go. That is my Gothic Citadel base. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd like to see a full step-by-step build tutorial. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time because it is a rather big base. But yeah, if you want to see this, let me know. And I'll start working on that very soon. And if there's any other builds you'd like to see me do, leave a comment down below. And of course, as always, if you enjoy seeing these builds, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I really hope to see you again in the next video or the next stream. For now, goodbye.